H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is, what's today? Oh, look at me. Look at me. I got my thing coming on later. But a monitor right there. Stop it. Stop it. But what we got? What we got today? What we got? Baby Friday today, right? Baby Friday. Let me shout out to all my people on the Facebook page. Y'all, it's gonna be one of them shows. So I'll tell you right now, text, tag, tell your friends. Text, tag, tell. I'm gonna give you time. Text, if you're on YouTube, hit a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, hit a like and a share. Okay. So, oh my God, they're dominating. YouTube dominated the thing. I wish y'all can look at it. We got Jeremy Davis, Rod Wells, Corey Willis, Brad Kimmel, and Sonya Billingsley all on YouTube, right in the row. And then right behind them, we got Jay Jackson, Daryl Anderson. But everybody, then we double up on everybody else, I think. Yeah, but this is gonna be a unique show. So I just need you to share it. I want you to share it like you were sharing Club Shay Shay. And all that foolishness. I'd love for you to share it like you share the foolishness. I'm serious. That is Moody. I like, boy, what if we get this information in the hands of millions like that foolishness? And we're gonna talk a little bit about it if y'all want to. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Share the show, everybody. I think I have already. What's up, Marcus Carroll? Thaddeus Moody. I see you in the background. Y'all, you ain't said nothing. Who else? Who ain't said nothing? Supposed to speak when you come in the house. Everybody else is spoke. That my man Chad Growth is in the building. Chad, it's just been 3 or 4 days, 3.5 days into 2024, and it's finna be a crazy year, Chad. Already, ain't but 3 days. And Chad, I took a picture. Let me see. They got ain't been but a few days. Oh, I didn't save. I probably. Hold up. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But Chad, it ain't been that many days, man, in this space, and these people are going crazy. The boy jumping over the judge's bench and beating the judge up. Cat Williams. People running all over the country trying to find this little mug that you can get in Target, then selling it back on eBay. I mean, on however you sell it. Y'all talk to me, man. Y'all remember when I told y'all something a long time ago? And I know some of y'all still ain't got it, so let me repeat it again. Share the show, by the way. I said, and let me know if you don't fan of them, if y'all don't understand it. So I'll come back, and guess what I'll do? I will break it down as much as I can. All right. I said we have switched the price tags on what's valuable. This is, hold up. Let me get him up there. Let me get him up there. Let me get him up there and move some stuff. Well, we just use it. This the valuable price tag. This the invaluable. Worth nothing. Sterling Creeks, we have switched the price tags on what's valuable. We are valuing stuff that's not of value. We value fake offers. The parents just want them. Somebody can get your son a fake offer and you value that. Knowing the offer is fake. Some of y'all unknowingly. We seem like somebody that went inside of Saks and brought all the general dollar store price tags and put them in Saks and took all the Saks stuff and price tags and put them in. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. I was trying to mute myself and I couldn't. Sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. But I'm watching 3 days into, but I just want to make this abundantly clear. I want to make sure y'all understand this. None of my takes on this show were stolen from Cat Williams. I had to put that out there. Man, I couldn't go through my timeline last night without seeing it. Cat Williams, Shay Shay. Shay Shay. He broke the internet last night. Shannon Sharp. But my only problem with this is Club Shay Shay is under the volume, which is owned by Colin Cowherd, a white guy. Why did Shannon Sharp in his position not have to use volume to distribute his stuff? Frank Miles, you can use it, but Frank Miles, this analogy I got, because I'm seeing so many people value things that is not of value. It seems like they done switched the price tags on what's valuable. People don't value the things of value no more. This man broke the internet last night with some damn foolishness. That's what we want to consume. And every day we giving you a message on here that can save your kids, save your lives. And people won't share it. Happy New Year to Shannon and Cat Williams. Millions want to watch foolishness. How did that free you? Listen to that mess. Colonel Sterling Free, how does that free you? How does it free us? How does it help us? This man going on a show talking about some other black men. And I ain't saying other dudes were right, because they shouldn't have came on there talking about him. That's why I don't let people talk about people on the show. It's by design. Don't y'all know every time that I get bring people over here, they have beef, then everybody want to watch it. And I'd have cut down on that. I didn't even cut down on me and Jimmy going back and forth. You know why? Because y'all like foolishness. Somewhere, somebody done switched the price tag in your mind and your heart that I got to watch some damn ignorant ass mess. Millions. Talking negative about other people. Wait a minute. Is this thing working? Maybe I need to turn my mic down. Is the mic working? Somebody tell me, is the mic working? Is my mic working? Somebody say something, because ain't nobody said that. Wow. Why? Y'all, maybe y'all can help me. Listen, maybe y'all can help me, Melvin Dudes. Explain to me why. Why? Somebody give me something. Y'all talk me off the ledge. I need y'all help. See, I've been giving help and help and help and help. Will somebody tell me, somebody walk me off the ledge right now? Because I can give you something, Aaron Wilford, that can help your kid get in college, help your kid do this, help your. A lady told me I helped save her son's life. A lady told me that she watched this show. This is the best 120 million minutes of her day. Before she go into chemotherapy. But we can't share the show, but we share that freaking mess. Somebody help me. Talk to me. Aaron, you always have comment. Talk to me. What is y'all. When I look at Twitter, I look at Twitter for information. This is a great one. I hope your kids are in class right now after your visit, and I want you to go back because I'm gonna rehash it. I said, young men and young women in the class, if y'all in that class at the beautiful campus of Legacy School of Sports and Sciences, y'all in the sports and information class, y'all help me out because sports and entertainment class. Explain to me how you can come on there and talk negative about other black men and other black women on a show, and millions of y'all watch it. Why are our appetites so consumed with we got an appetite for buffoonery? Talk to me. And then hold up, he got good enough. Hey, Cat Williams is a brilliant dude, man. Man, I didn't know that man there. Oh, he got a gift with them words, player. But Cat Williams told me, man, you have an unlikely allegiance to losers. Why do people would rather seek folk doomed than informed and enlightened? I got you. Hearing the Sims, help. A lot has to do what's popular back then, such as Ricky Lake, Geraldo. Back then. Thank you, sir. Kevin, thank you. So we got this appetite. We got an appetite and allegiance for losers. I ain't talking about how much money they made. They broke the internet yesterday. But it benefited Colin Cowherd because Shannon works up under his podcast company. How does it free us? I asked a friend of mine today. She sent me and I love her to death. She sent me something about what's going on in the city during the college, the football championship. And she said some information in here, talking about what places you can do and places you can go. And you know what I told her? Because she's new to watching the show. And what I told her, I said, look, I'm not going to get on this show and waste my time talking about what's happening in college football and what's happening around this city. I said, they ain't had enough to come on here and talk about it and advertise it. Why should I be doing it for them? We got to know our value. What my man at, Thaddeus Moody? What I tell you, we got to know our value and know our worth. Our society thirsts for negativity as a new way to feel validated and heard from. Oh my goodness. Don't you tell me that. He said, I listen, I don't care. I don't care. Listen. And man, see, you don't have to, you're a grown man. I didn't tell you why I watched it because I wanted to hear some stories about how the black couldn't get along. That ain't why I watched it. You know why I watched it? I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched bits and pieces because it kept feeding my timeline. I don't need Aaron Wilford. Listen to what you just said, Aaron Wilford. Y'all got to listen to this. Hold on, let me put it. I watched it. Listen to what you said now. You put this up here now. And my people told me to take a look at that. You put that up there now. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this. I watched it because I wanted to hear the story about how all these black men couldn't get along and why they couldn't support one another and be honest with one another. Aaron Wilford. Aaron Wilford. Aaron Wilford. You don't have to watch that. That didn't happen in Houston. We got event operators, can't stand event operators. They can't get along. They can't be honest with her. You can get that. If that's the reason you watched it, you got examples like that right here. That's the reason you watched it. I wanted to hear the story about all these black. That ain't no damn black men. That's just a few guys. That's a few black men. And why you worried about how come they can't get along? I told you Martin Luther King and Malcolm X didn't get along. Adam Clayton Powell couldn't stand Martin Luther King. I didn't like the Southern Negro. That's gonna always happen, Aaron Wilford. But are you being genuine to say the only reason you want to watch it? Because you want to hear the story about? Come on, y'all. God, you've been watching the Chop Shop too long to even have that damn mindset right there. Just say, man, I wanted to watch that damn foolishness. So if you watched it, the man said keep it real and tell the truth. You wanted to watch that damn foolishness. You ain't got nothing to do with it. I just want to see what the black man. Come on, Aaron. It's Robert Hatter, man. Happy New Year, Nissa. I watched it. I didn't give you no excuse. But y'all, I went to my Twitter last night. I mean, you know how I thought something was wrong with my Twitter. You know how you keep going up and they keep showing you clips. Everything is about, I mean, it just flooded it. I said, whoa. I got a question. Who a Twitter expert out there? I need a Twitter expert. Let me know if I got a Twitterologist on the line. I got a question about Twitter. I need a Twitterologist. Not no semi. I need somebody who really know about how this thing works, who to study how this thing works. I mean, somebody who know. Some of this stuff, some of these buttons up here, I don't know, and I need some help. Huh. Aaron, I hope you understand what I mean, though, Aaron. I'm not getting on you. Listen, Aaron, I'm not attacking you. I'm talking about your words. Elton said he know Cat was gonna say some crazy stuff. Cool. I'm with that. My thing is, Elton, I ain't talking about y'all because y'all watched the Chop Shop. I'm talking about the millions who watched it. Who we ain't never shared the Chop Shop with so they can even know about it. Millions watched that mess last night. Wow. Then I go, I got another message to Dr. Gay, Claudine Gay, who got ousted from Harvard. And y'all, please don't go about the clickbait talking about she got fired for plagiarism. She did. First of all, she didn't get fired. She resigned. The plagiarism, you got to go. I ain't got time to go there. I don't even want to give it no. Man, that ain't why they was bothering them. So, Dr. Gay, when y'all find out these folks don't want y'all at their universities, come home to Howard. Howard wants you right now. Unless you so. I was at Harvard. I wasn't that. Then your ass got a problem, Dr. Gay. Because Robert had it on, y'all got, y'all, if you see, this how I am. But how impactful, I'm talking about Claudine Gay, the president of Harvard, who just resigned the other day. But I'm gonna show you how to price it. All of this gonna work together in a minute. Men know I'm gonna work. You see how, have anybody else, since y'all been listening to this, have anybody else tied that, said, look here, Dr. Gay, come to Howard? Have anybody else? It's probably the first time you're going to hear it right here on this show right here. But that need to go viral. Right. I understand. He said a lot of people are entertained by that mess. Believe you me. Believe you me. I know it. That's the point. That's the point. Let me put that on there, y'all, because in case y'all didn't see it. Elder, you just preached my sermon. Why are we? Why are we? That's the question. But hold on, I got something. How impactful would Claudine Gay's resignation would be if we didn't see success in white institutions that exclude us, that has excluded us for centuries as the marker of success? I've said the same thing on this show. When all of us up in talking about Oscar so white. That's them folks' show. They can have anybody on that damn show they want to. Oscar so white. They don't have to like your movie. That's their stuff. My problem is when the NCAA Image Awards give you black ass entertainers an award, y'all don't show up for that, but you try to show up for that and they don't care nothing about your black behind. Because you're so used to what? Being entertained by mess. Elton, thank you, Elton. I'm going to use that. How impactful would Claudine Gay's resignation be if we didn't see success in white institutions? We don't have to see success in the University of Texas. We don't have to see success in Texas A&M. We don't have to see success in Baylor. We can see success in TSU. We can see a success in Prairie View. We can see success at Howard. We can see how impactful. See, this ain't no mess. This ain't gonna sell. Everybody should be hitting their damn share button right now. Your share button should be, wow. You be calling your friends, hey, get on the show right now. Y'all need to hear this. How impactful. See, if I was sitting here talking about somebody Y'all be calling y'all friends. Them crazy, they going off on this show. They red claw. If me and Jimmy do that, I know because people done told me y'all done called them. Fuck, that's stupid. That's why I don't do it no more. But how impactful would Claudine Gay's resignation be if we didn't see success in white institutions that exclude us for centuries, have excluded us for centuries, as a marker for success? Beneath the real concerns already noted, it also feels like also a low-key mourning over losing access to white spaces. You know, because I'm watching the clicks and I'm watching the comments. I'm not mad. Y'all notice I ain't came over here and got mad at Harvard. Y'all noticed that I ain't said nothing about Harvard? You don't deserve her anyway. She's one of the brightest and the brilliant women on this planet. Come on home to Howard. Come to TSU. See, we need to unpack that. What I just said. I know y'all sitting there saying, but I like my white space. I like my white shrines. I like my rights totem poles. I like them. I I got to have the burnt orange, even if they don't give a fat rat's behind about me. I got to have it. I got to have the burnt orange, and I got to, and they'll burn your black ass. And I got to have it. I got to have A&M. I just got to be a Baylor. I just got to. We need to unpack that, because if it's not addressed or healed from, this moment could be paralyzing. Y'all worried about how Harvard? No. Get mad about Harvard not wanting her. I told y'all, a lot of people abuse people because they don't know the use of it. That's why they call it abuse, abnormal use. If you don't know the use of a thing, you're prone to abuse it. This is one of the most decorated academic people in the whole wide planet, and they tried to limit what they did to plagiarism. The plagiarism was the lie that they keep pumping out there. The white ring keep pumping out there because your ass keep watching it and liking it. Go and study the whole thing. But I thought about it. I had to address it because I didn't address it on Women Rock Wednesday because I didn't want to, you know, don't listen. Somebody texts me, we don't think we can be successful until whites say we are. Man, I'm glad somebody listening to me. Because sometimes I don't even think y'all be listening. Because I know y'all be on your device. Y'all be over there doing this. Wait till you start talking about sports. Foolishness. Sports. Entertainment. Y'all, the things that this man was saying last night. And I'm going to share, listen, I'm going to share some of the stuff. But I saw something. Let me keep going. Because sometimes I have a list of stuff that I just want to cover. But I'm going to get back to it. Let me see where else I want to go. I saw something. You know, people talking about, was telling me about the transfer portal is ruling. Somebody said, because they heard me on the show talking about the transfer portal, and some of y'all in y'all different renditions of about the transfer portal, y'all's opinions on it, you know, because people I love it when people say they got their opinions. I just love it. Everybody got an opinion. I know it. Everybody got behind. Yeah, everybody got one. But it just, all I ask is, if you got an opinion, let's base it on facts so we can talk about it. Let's agree to agree. See, I didn't change your whole vocabulary. Instead of agreeing to disagree, because if you say let's agree to disagree, that means it's going to be some argument there. Let's agree to agree. Let's agree to find the truth. Let's agree to agree. Not my opinion, not your opinion. Let's find the facts. But the transfer portal, Robert, is ruling, not ruining college football. See, he said, we already know about the skill positions, the transfers, the quarterbacks, the running backs. When people say skill position, ladies, in case you didn't know, they talking about the running backs, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, you know, etc. But I watched something last night. I watched it. I think I put it out. I hope I got it, because I hope I put it on, because I saw some doing that semifinal game between, who is that? Who lost? Alabama and Michigan, right? But I watched a lot of Power 5 plus, you know, a lot of people this season. But I wanted y'all to watch something. This right tackle named J.C. Latham on the final play. He's a former 5-star and projected first rounder. But this young man named Joshua Stewart is a Coastal Carolina transfer who wind up choosing Michigan over USC ultimately, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. Very talented player. However, he wasn't making these type of plays early in the season, which was expected, but he has developed into, but I got to show y'all the play he made. He wasn't no 5-star, but he did it on a 5-star, a projected first-round pick. That saved the game. I know people probably been talking about it, but I messed around and saw it. Watch this.
Gets inside of Dupree. That really blows the play up, but look at the maize and blue. They're not getting pushed off the ball. Game on the line.
65 got pancaked by 9. 65 right there, y'all. I'm going to pause it right there. 65 to your right. That's the 5-star. You know how people tell me I'm a 5-star. But he got his ass flattened. If he don't get flattened, Milrose run in and get a touchdown. Watch the no 5-star, the transfer from Coastal Cal. Let me put my face up there. Hold on 1 minute. I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to see me. Yeah. Y'all see all of that 5-star and all that. Y'all don't let that go. Because guess what? That no star right there in gold and blue up there knocked him flat on his behind. Let me watch it.
Game on the line, season.
When the game on the line, season on the line, the no star, the transfer from Coastal Carolina. Somebody go look up Coastal Carolina. Tell me what kind of school that is.
That really blows the play up. But look at
that young man, Josiah Stewart, won the game for them.
Gets inside of Dupree. That really blows the play up. But look at the maze.
Mamas, all these old stars and people talking about stars and stuff. You got to play like you got to play. If they put that star on you, they expect you to play like that. I'll put it like this. You play like who you are. If you think you're a 5-star, you should think you're a 10-star. You should tell them people, hey, man, no star system gonna define what's inside of my heart. But that push sent them guys in that push. What he couldn't follow his God is God got his ass knocked on his ass. I just showed you the video. What are you watching? The God got. See, that's the clickbait stuff people talking about. Let me show it again, y'all. Let me show it again. Somebody.
Look at the maize and blue. They're not getting pushed off the ball.
Forget following the guard. The tackle shouldn't get. That's a 5-star tackle. Hold up, y'all. Let me. Man, tell me follow the guard. The 5-star tackle got knocked. Okay. Man, tell me what. Hold up. Follow the guard. Y'all watch it. Boy, I love when people.
Blows to play up, but look at the maize and blue. They're not getting pushed. Ball. Game on the line. Gets inside the parade. Blows to play up, but look at the maize and blue. They're not getting.
I didn't realize I was muted. I'm looking at the whole. I'm not going by what no commentator done said. I'm not going by what nobody on Twitter done said it. I'm looking at this play right here. I done looked at it from 100 different angles. Zero was coming at him from the left-hand side. Everybody talking about follow the guard. Hit the guard right there. But the guy blew the play up, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, watch. Look. You talking about, now you looking right there. But number 0 is right there to his left. The guard done pulled too damn quick. Because of what? He had to bend down and pick up the ball. So the timing is off. But 65 is a 5-star. The ones y'all be hoping y'all son be. Y'all be hoping your son be 65. 65 the number 65 is a projected first-round pick. And that dude right there, who is a no-star, Josiah Stewart, knocked him dead on his arse. The play was blown up from both sides. Thanks, Jock Armont. Thank you, man. But I thank you, Byron Green, because I know people be looking at it like that, because I know y'all be watching. I mean, here, somebody talking about follow the guy, pulling the guy. Dude, 65. How many commentators y'all been watching that mentioned 65? His name, J.C. Latham. I done told y'all his name. Some of y'all, it's the first time y'all ever heard of J.C. Latham. Y'all take a look at him. Take a look at it. 5-star. That's why I don't want to hear about no stars. Don't tell me how many stars you got. Because the stars come out at night. 65, y'all. One of the best, supposed to be one of the best guards in the country. Tackles in the country. And number, a dude from a mid-major transfer portal candidate. Hold up. See, I ain't got my face up there. I'm talking. Y'all, hold up. Yeah. A transfer portal candidate knocked him dead on his behind. And Polo Murrow's watching. That's why Dion said, man, I'm not going to let these people kill my son like this. Watch it. Knocked him right into him. You got to remember his momentum was going forward because he had to pick up the low snap. Hold up. The guard done pulled, the guard gone. He getting run into by his own guy. Can y'all see that? Hold up. Can y'all see that? See, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Somebody said something. No, Byron, I love you, baby. Byron, my job is to get you to think and look at it different, Byron. That's why, Byron, don't you know I knew there was some people out there thinking like what you thought? That's why I played it. She said, damn, I love how you look at sports. People think I'm crazy when I say the same thing. Lakeisha, best be you. I just be me, y'all. Y'all, I don't try to be nobody else. When I saw this, y'all, because what I did, y'all, when I saw this and I saw 65 get beat, because, you know, I know his draft grade. I knew he was a 5-star. I knew he was good. And I said, wait a minute. I want to know who the other guy was. This how I came across this thing, y'all. I said, who is the other guy? Who is he? From Coastal Carolina. Y'all probably didn't know they had a bad football team. He's a transfer. And made the biggest play of the game. Knocked him into that boy. It wasn't no recovery. It wasn't no recovery. But that's all. But good job, Byron. I like that though. Because you made Byron, if you hadn't said nothing, I couldn't even explain it like that. You see, you made me, with your comment, you made me dig deeper. Yo, this what this show is about. I want you to make me dig deeper. I didn't say the one play defined it. And he probably gonna be a rich man. But guess who else gonna be rich? Josiah Stewart. The kid. See, Troy Bieniemy, you missed my point. I know the tackle gonna get paid, but the tackle just got Josiah Stewart paid. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Chris Charles? Chris Charles, are you all right? Chris Charles, are you all right? LeBron didn't score. LeBron. Y'all have to check on Chris Charles. LeBron, man, badly got double figures last night, man. Hey, y'all, hold up. Y'all know I love LeBron, right? Y'all know I love LeBron. But dude, you can't come on there when you hit your age, and then you want to talk to the media, but then you got them, you hit your son's age, your daughter's age, and then you don't want to talk to the Coastal Carolina. This man said Coastal Carolina has 7 kids in NFL, by the way. Coastal Carolina is not Alabama. Coastal Carolina is not Michigan. And forget Coastal Carolina. That young man didn't have no 5, 3, and 4 stars. That's the point, Byron Green. Come on. You just said, come on. So find me. So give us a list. See, you came on here with your opinion. Give us the list of Coastal Carolina players in the NFL. Since you want, I got time today. I ain't had time yesterday. Give us a list. So enlighten us. See how y'all, all these people with these opinions. How many? Because you missed the point. You missed the point. Hannah, what's so good on that play? That play going away, number 9, to come from the edge that quick. Absolutely. Troy, that's my point. Number 9 about to get paid. Because he doing that on a 5-star projected. See, y'all be missing it. That's why I be telling y'all. Don't come tell me how many points your little son scored. How many points your cousin has scored. Because the first thing I'm going to ask him is, who did he play against? Who did he score them against? Because the floor shrinks when you're a guard. I saw a guard last night in a basketball game. He barely could get, he was played on the EYBL and couldn't get nowhere in the EYBL around these guards. And then I got a chance to see him play last night. Tell me how many. Just help me. Tell me how many. Just tell me how many. Just help me. You helping me today. You my sister today. But y'all, listen. But then I watch him. Shit. He can't get past the intramural guard. The intramural guard. You following me? So how? I mean, see, with Troy Benham, I'm glad you're on the show, but that, my reason for showing that video, because I always hear about people talking about, I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a 5-star. You're 5-star. 5-star. Okay. You just got your head at the most opportune time in the game. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. Ain't that what they say? Boy, I love it. Let's go. Let's move on. See, okay, 7. Okay. Thank you. 7. Guess what? They're gonna have 8 now. Coach Carolina gonna have 8. So, hold up. Let me keep going. See, I'm making y'all think. I'm sending y'all's ass to Google today. I got more. What's the rapper say? I'm not done. I just said how many. I don't want to know these dudes. Lance Barkins, what has he done? What team is he in the playoffs? Josh Norman out the league. Josh Norman don't play no more. How many in the league right now? Hold up. Watch it. Let me where was that? Y'all, let me help y'all out. That ain't even worth announcing Alfio. That ain't even worth announcing. Ain't even worth announcing. I ain't gonna even do that kid like that. Cause you don't care. I do. Hey, that school can push a pro. Can't no school push no pro, man. You got, man, some of y'all really believe a school can push a pro. If that's the case, every kid from Alabama and Georgia every year, every one of those kids all of them are in the NBA, are in the NFL. Everybody from Kentucky is in the NBA. A school can't push a pro. A pro got to be a pro. Y'all just throw this damn pro thing loosely because y'all haven't been around enough of them. Because if you're around enough of them, you will understand how hard. I'm gonna give you a story about a pro in a minute. Y'all done got me cranked up. I wasn't gonna go there today, but I'm gonna tell you about being a pro. So when y'all be in the stands talking about a kid a pro, and I said, whoa. You ain't gonna never hear Robert Hatter talking about no kid a pro. Anytime somebody come and tell you a high school kid a pro, get away from them. Because you never know. He may have all the intangibles, all the size, and still don't make it. After 30-some years in this business, y'all, boy, I kind of know. That's why I never say nobody a pro. But I hear it last night. I was at a game last night. Somebody, is he a pro? Quit mentioning pro. All I say is they'll have a chance. Y'all do not know how hard it takes to be on one of that 53-man roster or that 13-man roster. What's up, Bruce Grant? Bruce, Bruce, I've seen it. I've watched them. Pros have certain habits and a lot of luck. Boy, you just don't understand. Hey, y'all don't understand how much what this man just said. But I'm gonna give y'all a story. Stay there. Share the show. Come on, y'all. I got some. A lot of luck. I'm telling you. Y'all, think about it. Don't y'all know? I got some Hall of Famers, but I got some guys that make it too now. A lot of them, more of them didn't make it. Everybody don't make it. But he was a pro. He had an agent. He was supposed to be a pro. Boo-boo. Sometimes it just ain't in the cards for you. But let me keep going. I'm trying to see. And I'm watching stuff. And I'm watching these people. I'm watching people like ESPN. That's why I tell y'all, don't listen to me. I ain't telling y'all what not to listen. But ESPN, I know them. ESPN gave Pat McAfee, who had a show like this on YouTube, and pays him millions, is absolutely astounding. But the whole sports commentary presentation on television has become an absolute joke. Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all this. ESPN, like everyone else in media now, is so desperate for clicks and eyeballs. Seems like every story on their website has McAfee video on top of it. He allowed ignorant ass, what's that boy name? Aaron Rodgers, to come on his show the other day and talk about Jimmy Kimmel was one of the people on Epstein's list. See, now y'all, hope y'all understand, when y'all put stuff up here and I have to address it and I have to straighten it up, these people around the country don't know you. They don't know Bruce Grant. They don't know Byron Green. I got this responsibility. So guess what? Jimmy Kimmel gonna sue Pat McAfee ass, whose show it is, ESPN, who got him the show, and Aaron Rodgers for coming on there saying ignorant ass stuff about him. Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't got time to go. But y'all should have a better responsibility. These folks are off the chain, man. They just doing anything. That Cat Williams, the man said this show gonna break the internet. He knew Cat Williams came on there with that ignorant ass shit, and he released it anyway because Shannon Sharp want the clicks. Do y'all hear me? I just be wanting y'all to understand. This man come up here and said Jimmy Kimmel is on the, if you don't know Jeffrey Epstein, that's the pedophile who they said killed himself in jail. But they had a whole list of names on this thing and it hadn't been released yet. And Aaron Rodgers going in and said he was on the list. And the man said, hey, ass, he spelled asshole with 2 A's. Like, Aaron, you better lawyer up, buddy. Clickbait, y'all. Gotta call, because I know we're in the thick of, I always had to look out for my youngsters. Then I got something to share with y'all. High school players all over the country. High school players. I don't like it either. That's a good one. After about time, I agree with you. Not Shay and them tight ass outfits he be wearing, but I'm gonna keep going. But as a high school basketball player, nothing quite. Y'all listen to me now, and I'm gonna ask in this city, and y'all can get back with me today or call somebody. I want to know. But as a high school basketball player, nothing quite prepares you for a high level competition against your peers than playing in an adult street ball league or in the hood or against former college players and pros. Go find you some good runs. In the city of Houston, maybe if it ain't none, y'all tell me. If it ain't none, we're going to have to figure it out. If I have to figure it out myself, where can our young high school players that can play, where can they find runs with former college players, former pros who ain't overseas? They just in. Where can you find the runs at? Somebody put it on the screen. Somebody put it on the screen. If it's not, we need to create one. Because as high school players, nothing quite. Y'all got to realize when we played, we used to have Larry Spicer, Darryl Braden, and all of those guys coming back. Y'all ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. When them dudes came to our gym, I used to just be looking at the tennis shoes they had on and the gear they had on. I mean, I used to be Bruce. I'm getting tears in my eyes right now. Because when these kids walked in the gym, when them guys walked in the gym, all of these guys, we know we got the strap. Your ass gonna get dunked on if you ain't acting right. But we had this kind of access because somebody opened the gym up. No, it's not anywhere. Not in this city. Where is it at in this city? Talking about Houston. You can talk about, tell me, well, if we got all these young kids, Sebastian, Money Mike, and Mike Collins, and all of these top kids in the city. They play amongst their peers. Where can they go play against former players who just in town now? They just work now, but they still getting the game on. Where is it in the city? Ain't nobody said nothing to me. It must not be here. How do we get that going? How does, when the summer, we got the Pro-Am. Maybe I'm going to call the Pro-Am guys. I'm going to call Casey Williams. Because I got to figure this out, man. Because I just want to not know. I don't want it to be no game. I want it to be, hey, you lose, you take your ass home because you got 4 or 5 ups. So you going to play hard. You ain't finna get no another up. Where can we find that? See, y'all don't understand. I can see by your none comments, y'all don't understand how important that is to basketball culture. Because what? If I'm playing against a college overseas player and me and him going at it, thank God for Mike James. Mike James used to have it at his house. And you know where I had my son every day. Go in there and get your little head toe off. But guess what? I'll never forget this day. He's playing this one dude. One of the top guys. Come out of Houston. Young fella just wasn't missing. After the game, the overseas guy came over there and asked Mike James, who is that Lamar? Who is this Lamar? But it gave him so much confidence. If I can outplay this guy, when I go back to college, I'm busting them dudes' ass. See, that's our problem. Yo, we want to understand. We want our guys to get better. We got to put them around better people. I know in Dallas, most of the trainers set the open runs up, invite pros and top. I understand. Okay, that happens in Dallas. That don't happen here. It don't have to be a funding. Because funding, y'all got to understand, funding is ran and owned by the city. City got different rules. Man, you can't come in there. We got to find us a gym. Like Mike James, to thank Mike James. Ooh, Mike James, you do a blessing. Thank you for being there for my son. We got to work on that. People, basketball people in this community, if you really care about it, we got to work. No, we don't need the top. No, y'all, you're getting it wrong. We don't need to mix. No. I don't want the top 20 kids playing. I want some of the top playing against the older guys. I ain't trying to mix it up. I don't want them playing against each other. They can play against each other all the time. I want them getting their ass tore off by these overseas guys. This is my vision. I know what I want. I know what'll work. They were going to but the Thunder Gym. See, I've never been to the Thunder Gym. But I know they got certain little picks and little people. I don't like shit like that. That's why I ain't never been over there. I ain't never set foot. I couldn't tell you what the Thunder Gym is to save my life. I'm talking about a real place. Not, well, he can come, but he can't come. Y'all, listen, y'all, let me show you how Houston is. Can I tell you how Houston is? Let me tell you. So a young kid was working out at this gym with this trainer. Okay? High school coach let the kid come over there. Work out. The kid happened to play against the high school coach's team and bust their ass. Do you know what the coach said? He can't come back in the gym no more. I'm just gonna leave it there. Let me put it for y'all, because y'all ain't heard it. Let's say Byron Green is the high school coach. Byron Green let Trey Phillips' son. Hold up. Byron Green let Trey Phillips a player, come over his gym and work out all the time. Byron Green got a son on the team, right? Byron, watch this, Byron. Y'all will understand it. You got a son. So you was cool until little Trey Phillips came over there and y'all played, and Trey Phillips tore a new asshole in your son and the whole team. And get what you tell the trainer who was training people at your school. He can't come over here no more. Trey, don't invite Trey over here no more. I would want this dude to just tore my foot. I would want him in my gym. Because my players busting his ass. Go get. Listen, y'all, this is what we got going on. Y'all ain't finna leave this shit up to me and Jimmy. No, we do enough for y'all's ass, Tyrone Caldwell. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Your ass ain't finna work me, Tyrone Caldwell. Bring your brick. You should have said, I'm on it. You ain't finna work me and Jimmy. Hell no. We ain't finna do it. You ain't finna work us. No. Not finna happen. Not finna happen. You ain't finna work me. No. No. Y'all easy to delegate. It ain't don't work for me. I ain't never put your ass to work. Don't be trying to put me to work. Let's keep going. He said back in the day, Second Baptist Church, Tallerwood Church, Keem Elijah Wan called me Otis Thorpe, who had the biggest hands in the world. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all ain't finna work me. Y'all ain't finna work me. You start. I'm finna straighten that up right now. Don't me and Jimmy do enough? In Chicago, the current forward player. I understand. I understand. It's don't. But guess what? Right now, I'm being a little selfish today, Dad. I'm trying to see in Houston. I'm being a little selfish. I can't. My kids ain't finna fly up to Chicago. See, y'all go. Watch it. What? We couldn't play nowhere when we came back up in yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. He said OT would pick you. Stacey, it's not. It's not. I did, Stacey. I'm just watching. See, I'm watching so much. I'm watching Mike Collins play a lot. Stacey, I haven't even called you about him, yet, because I'm waiting to unleash him on you. But as a high school player, nothing quite prepares you for the higher levels of competition against. When Darryl Braden used to come out, Jim, Larry Spicer used to come out, Jim, and James Bradley, John Gunn used to come out. Where were you at? Y'all, we automatically looked up and said, wow. You like, damn. No. No. I'm not familiar. If TJ Ford has something like that going on, I'm not familiar with it. And nobody else on this feed is familiar with it. And you live in Dallas. So guess what? These people live in Houston and they not familiar with it, Stacey. But thanks for bringing it up. It's not happening here. I'm just letting you know it's not happening. You know what? I'm just throwing it out there so somebody can hear it. Overseas players, former college players, former pros that care. See, everybody don't care. See that thing that y'all looking at it now, the Rico Hines run. See, y'all, I was going LA a long time ago when he first started it. Wasn't nobody coming. He was just in there with the young kids that just wanted, young guys that want to get better. Now it then turned into something. It then morphed into something that everybody want to be at the Rico Hines run. But it was just first he just said, man, I want to get these youngsters to play against these guys here. Well, I want some pros, but that's LA. They got a vast array of professional people out there all the time. So guess what? It can happen. And then what if the days they not going over there? Guess what they do? They go over to Loyola Marymount. They got a racket going on out there in LA. But I don't know how many young players, because them was mostly pros when I was watching out there. But I'm talking about Houston, Texas. Right? Where are the guys? First of all, we got to identify the guys who's always in the gym working out year round, or the guys who come back in the summer. Let me tell you something. They did that. TJ did it one time when we were at what's that? What's the name of school? Kincaid. At Kincaid. I remember these are the young guys was in there. You had Robert Hatter. my son, Jeff Roberson, uh, uh, Tascasita, his name, Carson Edwards. Those are the 3 high school guys. I think Chandre came every now and then, Chandre Jones. Those are the 4 high school or youngsters. Yeah, high school. They was in high school then. And then they have a vast array of got Gerald Green, Shard Lewis, a lot of overseas guys, DJ Augustine. I'm just trying to picture the gym. That was one of the greatest environments that I seen. And that TJ Ford did do that at Kincaid. I don't know what he's doing in his new facility. But that was one of the most, that thing right there. I'm glad you remind me, Stacy. That's years ago. That's when my son was in high school. Shit, that's 10 years ago. So, but I saw what it did to the confidence. Notice the guys I mentioned to you. All 4 of them guys went to college and got damn near ran their teams. Because they were prepared when they got on the college campus. You follow me? So I just wanted to throw that out there, but I saw something I want to share with y'all a little bit. I'm just trying to see how I want to, where was I at? I was thinking about something. I saw this video last night, back in the day, Marion Christian and Justin Robinson. Okay. We ain't talking about back in the day. We need to do it right now. This need to be done right now. Share the show. But y'all, I want y'all to listen to this. I got to walk y'all through some stuff. Because we talking about pros and he a pro, and y'all got to listen to this. Just check this out.
Well, Steve and I had actually a great conversation yesterday, and that helped me relax a lot. Sometimes I forget just how successful and how lucky I've been to be a part of championship teams and all-star games and gold medals. When you want to get back to that level so badly, it can kind of get in your own way. And rather than forcing it, we had a conversation about just enjoying this last chapter of my career and how lucky I truly am to still be playing this game, and doing it at a high level, and being a better mentor for these young guys, leading by example, and having my energy right every game. And he helped me realize that I do have negative energy, how that affects a team in a poor manner. So we had a great conversation that just helped me change my whole mindset and forget about shooting splits or points per game or all-star games, just to enjoy being in this Warriors uniform and appreciate what we built, because it's such a rare opportunity for any professional athlete to be a part of so much success, and to try and pass that torch to the younger guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the volume, but I couldn't find a copy. All of had that low volume because you see how far he's away from the. But when I saw that, all of y'all want your kid to be a pro. Y'all say y'all got a pro. Y'all got a pro. That was Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. And it's hard for me, man, listening to Klay Thompson going through his soliloquy, talking about Steve Kerr, telling him how, things he had to do now and got to have a better attitude. And I mean, you should have saw his body language the other day. Him and Steph. I mean, it's wearing on them. Then they got a damn fool who got a indefinite suspension. That's hurting the team. And but I've been around this game for a long time. Contrary to y'all, a lot of y'all don't know, but I have. A lot of people around here, y'all listen to them instead of listening to me. And it's okay. Do your thing. Share the show, because I'm finna share something with y'all. Because everybody who think they got a pro or going to be a pro or want to be a pro or think that anybody a pro, somebody need to be watching this. Check this out. If you played this game long enough and you start to realize you can't play it at the level that you used to, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, it hits you. Okay? Ain't nothing. Listen, the two worst times in a professional like me, my life, is dealing with athletes is in the beginning of their career when they think they know it all and don't know nothing, and at the end of their career when they think they know it all and still don't know nothing and grouchy. The two worst times, because the career is ending. So they lash out. You follow me? The hardest time. It's just hard. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Depression is rampant in professional sports. And a lot of it is because it's a short career. Y'all think these careers last? Most of them don't last that long. The ball gonna stop. LeBron, y'all looking at LeBron in 20 years, everybody ain't gonna be no LeBron. Guys, you got your career is short, and you got guys always trying to get your job every year. Because always remember, if the NFL, NBA draft every year, 60 players gonna get drafted. Guess what? If these 60 players get drafted, then guess what? 60 players got to go out. If 60 come in, if y'all know anything about math, because some of y'all don't know nothing about math, if 60 come in, new ones, it means 60 old ones got to come out. Do me a favor, go Google and say the free agent list that didn't get signed this year. Dwight Howard didn't get signed this year. DeMarcus Cousins didn't get signed this year. What's my man name? Eric Bledsoe overseas playing. John Wall didn't get signed. These great players. Now watch this. You are being judged. I'm talking about Klay Thompson. Did y'all hear him? Did he sound so broken? I'm listening to him. He ain't never been the toughest dude in the world. See, I've been watching him because that's my favorite. They got my favorite player on their team. So I watch him a lot. You're being judged every day and you're trying to push yourself. Parents of high school players, leave them the freak alone all the time. Be their parent instead of the overseer. You got to do that. You didn't have to do that. You missed that free throw. Leave them alone. Let them miss what they want. Get them in the gym and work so hard that they don't miss the free throw. Don't be hollering at them when they ain't out there missing a free throw. They ain't out there missing a layup on purpose. They didn't come out there saying, well, I'm going to miss this on purpose. Let me keep going. In Jameson Morrow, that ain't what I'm talking about. Somebody showing up at a damn gym. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that got the young guys out there, these guys in there going against them, not just showing up at a damn gym. Come on, man. Y'all, see, sometimes y'all not listening. I ain't telling you somebody pro showing up at a damn gym. That ain't what I'm talking about. Let me go back. Because sometimes y'all just don't get it. Y'all just get off on your own tangent. But I'm not going to let y'all just do this today. This is what I said. Everybody listening? Where is that? Well, what was I? This is what I said. Well, as a high school player, I ain't asked you about no Calvin Murphy, no De'Aaron Fox, and no Kevin. I ain't asked you about none of them. I said as a high school player, nothing quite prepares you for high level competition against your peers than playing adult street ball leagues, or in the hood, or former college players and pros. Find some good runs. And I said, where is some good runs in this city? That what I was talking about. See that? Y'all don't get it. Hold on, Jim. I'm gonna get you back off. I'm gonna get you back on in a minute. Hold on. Let me, cause you're looking. But y'all don't get it. Y'all got to listen. Gotta listen. All right. What was that? What was it talking about? Oh, it's talking about Klay Thompson, right? I saw this, y'all. I watched it. And it bothered me because I've been around players that went through. Penny had to go through it. Charles Woodson, Ty Law, Shaw, everybody had to go with. Michael Redd had to go through this. And I'm glad he came. Y'all got to understand. It's hard. You're being judged every day. And you're trying to push yourself, but you can't keep up anymore. And you get to a point where it can affect you. And I'm glad Klay came out and said this. You can see it in his face. And sometimes you think you might be hiding it, but you're really not. You're really not. I know some players that in the last year of their pro career, they were not very good teammates. They didn't mess up the locker room, but they did. They wanted. They wasn't themselves, and it affected guys around them to a point that they just stayed away from around them. Hold on, I don't want to hear. Put you on mute. Right? They didn't go to shoot arounds. They didn't go through. They were going through it, y'all, and they didn't want to take the team through it. That's where Klay Thompson is right now, y'all, and that's unfortunate because of his injuries. It's not because he can't play anymore. It's his injuries. Look at his shot distribution. I know y'all ain't been looking at him. I've been watching it. You can tell he can't move the way he used to. In the Dallas game the other day, he took 11 shots, 6 of them were threes. Most of his shots are threes now. He doesn't balance like he used to with his shot distribution. He's taking more threes now. Y'all, he is averaging 14 shots a game and almost 10 of them are threes. That's his struggle. He can't move like he used to. He wants to extend his career, but if he wants to, he needs to just understand, man, I might need to come off the bench. But Steve Kerr ain't ready for that. He ain't where he can suggest that to him yet. Like Ty Lue said, hey, Russell, James is here. You got to come off the bench. And I don't know if you watched what the Clippers doing since he told him that. But I don't think Steve Kerr, like I said, eventually, Klay gonna have to come off the bench if he wants to extend his career. If he doesn't, he'll retire. He'll have a decorated career. But y'all don't understand, that interview opened up, it opened something in me because I watched it, y'all. I got to realize throughout his career, he used to take more twos than threes. Ever since he came back from the injury, now it's flipped. He take more threes than twos. The first 8 years of his career, more twos than threes. Now the last 3 years of his career, more threes than twos. That's not his game. He was a tremendous mid-range player. He don't even try that no more. He can't elevate over people like he used to. Can't get to his spots. This happens to players on a consistent basis, y'all, in their career. And I'm just admitting that are cooked is a heavy realization, man. It take a cold dude to go to a podium and speak like Clay just did, especially when you just ain't but 33 years old. But shout out to Clay, man. It's just a part, man. Your dad should have prepared you for this, and I know he probably tried to compare you for you, but you can't prepare, y'all. I'm telling you, the two worst times to ever deal with an athlete is in the beginning of his career, because he thinks he know everything, and at the end, when he thinks he really know everything and still don't know. It's hard to deal with at the end of the career. But Clay, hope you get this thing right, man. Because when I saw that video, man, it sends chills through me, because what? I've been through it with players and had to talk them off a ledge, man. It's a hell of a ledge. And I can't tell. I can just only tell them I ain't never been them. So all I try to do is confident and say, look, for big fella, we already said that we had enough years. I just said, dude, we already said it was going to be another. The ball going to stop for everybody. Even in high school basketball, do y'all know in just a few weeks, Jimmy, I don't know, about a month, don't you know some of these kids going to be to play their last high school basketball game? And ain't going to play another basketball game ever unless it's pick up somewhere. You ain't going to play in college? That's about to happen soon. So I know some of these kids, you call it mental health. Some of them are just depressed. That's why I always try to be positive about it. These young kids go, dude, it happened. It'll happen. Then you'll be in denial. But don't just say, hey, man, Clay, you the dude, man. Clay is the poster child for this. But what's up, Jimmy? What you got, man? Oh, man, my bad. I muted you, Jimmy. Hold up. Because, you'll be over there rattling them papers. I didn't want you. Yes. Jimmy, hold up, Jimmy. Didn't it stop for Michael Jordan? Did Michael Jordan stop playing? Then Magic Johnson had to stop playing, didn't it? They stopped. So it's going to stop for everybody. Where you going to be when the ball stops? But that's it. I had to get that out. Because I like Clay. It's a great day today, I see.
I was looking at, I saw a social media post. Uh-huh. And I remember we go over this topic all the time. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because a lot of these young guys coming through, and I remember I gave that term amateur media. When I first started calling them amateur media, I got a little pushback. Some people's get offended, like, man, we're not amateur media. Why you call us that? And I'm like, well, if you can't get a credential to a pro, if you're a media, then you should be able to get credentials to the media credentials to the average college or professional game. If you're media, if you're equal or great or two. So a lot of the guys, they didn't and moving forward, I see a tweet from this young fella. And he says, last night I just heard for the first time in 2 years that we don't honor scouting services as media. He said, I'm just confused how those of us that recommend your school athletes to colleges can't be classified as media for one game. So he says he's confused. In other words, why a school district said they don't recognize scouting services as media. And I'm here to let me let the young fella know that I'm on the Chop Shop detailing the answer to his question.
It's so unique you said that, Jimmy. I went to a gym last night, that I'm not used to going in, and I didn't know nobody. Adam's house cat know me, but it's the young lady who was at the door at Willer. She had a mask on though, smart lady, and I couldn't tell her. But she had gave me her name, and I done forgot it. But thank you so much for people. You know who was. You probably watching the show because I gave you my card. But thank you for the honoring and understanding the value of having a guy like me in the building last night. So thank you for it being for the gracious lady you had at the door, the one you had sitting down. There was one standing up and one sitting down. Thank you so much. I want to shout out to her. But keep going.
And so, again, if you just tune in, we ask you guys to share the show. Your topic is, like I say, we like to educate people and provide understanding for those who don't understand as you're coming through. Because a lot of people don't just take out the time to ask questions or to go and do the homework to find out the differences or to navigate through this stuff. Here's the deal, in a nutshell. I understand, and you, first of all, that a lot of school districts, they've been instructed in a lot of school athletic, that's per their athletic directors up the upper room, to not let certain people that don't have certain credentials or have not been vetted to cover their games. You guys have to understand this from their side of the fence, because I've had these conversations dozens of times. Their job, especially in today's lawsuit society, is to protect those babies. Anybody that walked through the door and just says media, I've done it dozens of times, hundreds of times. But I'm also prepared that if a person's brushed back and don't let me in, I need to go and just open my phone up and text the coach or text him when I'm on the way or her when I'm on the way and let them know, hey, look, might be coming, man, to y'all game tonight. Can you leave me a roster at the front door? Give me some real estate. I need a chair or whatnot. I've learned to at least do that part, because otherwise these people are just doing their job.
Absolutely.
And a lot of those people that are working at the doors, sometimes it might be an employee, most likely during the scholastic event, and they could be home with those. Look at the ages of some of those people at those doors.
I love her. I hate I missed her name. I'm gonna go to Wheeler so I can know her name again.
Those are probably grandparents.
Yes,
that are sitting there at that time of night, up to 9 o'clock at night at these doggone games. Got to be back at work in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. So here's back to this stuff. Mm-hmm. You guys, you come in there, I know you're in a hurry. I know you're trying to get up in there. Their job is to protect you. What if that was somebody? What if? I'm just going to paint this picture. Now, y'all, it's going to sound like icky a little bit, but what if there was a person out there that has one of these cameras on the baseline, and somehow we watch the news and see that person that we saw on the baseline, and there's some type of sting going on with a pedophile sting or sex trafficking sting, that's been stemmed in numerous photos. You know how it goes in your.
Well, you can't talk about what the president, the superintendent, whoever the president, he got caught up in a sting. So they need to vet their own damn athletic directors, whatever to do. So,
well, they got Smitty now. They got Smitty now, so they good over that district.
But I'm just letting you know. That dude was just on the news. If you were going to vet somebody, vet his ass. But keep going.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. They don't. They don't have background checks or system in place to vet people whom declare their media. A lot of those guys that does so find their way down to the floor. That means you have direct access to those babies. Their primary job is to protect those kids. So that's why there's a process. Now, go through the district. They have season-long passes that most districts would provide. Once you get vetted one time and you get approved, you're good to go. They're gonna just renew it and give you one each year. It's like doing so now. Now the other thing, Mr. Young fella, Mr. Alex Y. His Twitter handle is CTHA the Prophet 24. And he says, last night I heard for the first time in 2 years that we don't honor scouting services as media. I'm just confused on how those of us that recommend your school district athletes to college coaches can't be classified as media for one game. Understand this. A lot of the school districts do not know the difference between scouting services and recruiting services.
Shit, I didn't. Because I ain't never used that.
Therefore, we're bundled together to them. Trust me, I know this. We are bundled. They don't know. Ain't no way to tell. Ain't no red dot on your forehead. Ain't no tattoo of a omega on your arm. Ain't nothing to identify a scouting service from a recruiting service. And in many cases in today's society, which is gone off the hinges, a lot of people serve the roles of both. So a lot of their thing is they don't want people preying on those kids without parental consent. Now, there's one school district that's really adamant about that, about protecting the access or the identities of those kids. That's HISD. HISD ain't playing with it. They really stern about it. And it took me about 2 years to get it, but I get it. But it just got to go through the ropes and get vetted, get your stuff, and you're good. Now, if you're not good, not clean, then you got a problem. But if you clean, go on through and get your credential or let them know. But understand, this stuff right here, once again, the recruiting services, in case you didn't know, you didn't watch any of the previous shows, recruiting services basically primarily get paid from the families. Scouting services primarily get paid from the colleges. That's how you look at it. Scouting service, recruiting service. Recruiting service is basically they're soliciting the kids as clients or the families as clients. Scouting service soliciting the colleges as clients and provide and are supposed to provide intel. They call it disseminate intel to all of the colleges or their members at least 4 times a year. A recruiting service, there's no boundaries on that. You can you can do whatever you want to do with them parents. You can charge whatever you want to do with them parents. Now, the scouting service, you're regulated.
I love this. Keep talking, Jimmy. I got it. I'm going to put it up there. Keep going. I like that.
You're regulated.
Uh-huh.
So that means that whatever you charge that college coach is documented and is regulated, and meaning that you have to tell the NCAA before they approve you what your fees are. You have to provide a sample of your work. They go through it. Trust me, they go through my website every doggone year. They do it, and they'll find one error somewhere. Hey, look.
So that's a scouting service you're talking about, right?
Scouting service.
So give us an example of a recruiting service.
A recruiting service. We used to have Pete Swintham on the show a couple of times.
But he ain't around no more. Anybody around there now?
And a recruiting service is all in one sports. That's a recruiting service.
But I don't know what that is.
Yeah, all in one sports. They've been around for a couple of years in Houston, and that's the largest one in Houston. And they provide for a fee. They have different packages.
Oh, okay.
But basically their primary lane, which they've settled in, is the non-Division I lane. But when they first started, everybody thought there was division. They had Terrence Arsenault as a client. And when they first, I'm like, Terrence Arsenault don't need no recruiting service. So, but now those guys, the have-nots, they use them. And they have an army of non-Division I college coaches. So now we have on the screen, we have Stacy Houston says the reason these schools don't give everyone access is simple. It's too many scouting and media outlets. People just say it because they want to get in the games free.
How much of that is rampant, Jimmy?
Well, that's a secondary thing that people said to get in the games free.
But
that's an abuse. That's
so that's happening a lot for Stacey to say.
Falsifying your identity.
Hold up, Stacey is putting it in capitals. Them capital letters he put it in. Hey, Coach, I watch when people write. He put them in caps. He didn't cap the whole thing.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah. I mean, there are people, that's what I'm saying, that's a separate person. There are some people that are not media that still go to the front door and say media. So those are the people that abuse it and make it bad for the ones that are. So yes, now there's far too many. Here's the thing. There's a process in every single school district. And that's the funny part, is that it almost feels like the school districts that are predominantly urban is the ones that people complain the most about. But KDISD sent an email out, Hatter, just up last month to let everybody know. If your ass ain't, unless you're the mainstream media, meaning that a network television or terrestrial radio station, if you're not one of them, and unless you are, they named about 5 outlets, then your ass don't even come to our tournament, and you're gonna get in with a credential. You have to go through the front door in May. They said that media, they said that out. And so that was for the KDISD tournament. So the thing is, and we're getting, of course, this is the young fella who.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
What's up,
so Doc? At first he says, I understand where you're coming from for sure, but if we have an official badge from our employer, it should not be a big deal to let us in the game. I get what you're saying, though. Thank you. Here's the thing. Like I said, look at it from their side.
Yeah.
Their side, from a safety standpoint. Mm-hmm. They don't know who you are. That old lady or old man that's at the door don't know who you are. Even if you got a badge, some cases they've been instructed to say, if they don't have our approval with our media credential, most districts have a list or they give you a credential that you can pick up from the office. It's a simple process. Contact the old people on a day like today when there's no basketball games going on, for us on the varsity level. Contact them and let them know, give them a call, send an email, media requests. And I would like in copy and paste and send to the rest of the district that you planned on attempting to go to. It's just that simple. Now, meanwhile, that may be. Let's say there's some districts or some schools play at their own school. Well, if you're a scouting service, you should have that coach's phone number. Contact that head coach of that school and let him know that you're planning to cover the game. And that head coach, that way, sometimes you don't have to go straight through the district. You can just go straight through the head coach. And that would probably be a solution for you. So just trying to give you guys understanding. But I've been there. We've all been there before. I've been in places, been going in and wouldn't let me in. You're not the first and won't be the last. And I got frustrated. Like, don't you know, and get there and want to have court at the front door, want to sit there and embarrass somebody, this and that, and talk loud. I did all that before. But as you get old, I had nobody to relay and explain that in the manner of which I'm doing it to you right now. And to save the headache, contact the district or the college or the high school coach before you even think about leaving your house. Remember, they in pregame. You can't call them while you're on the way. You can't text. Some coaches leave their cell phone in the locker room. So that will help solve your problem. And for the next person in line that they have to go through it, guess what? Send them a link to watch the Chop Shop. and they can get it right here, and they can follow suit. But yes, Stacy, you're all right. There's a lot of people that abuse or falsely identify themselves as media. Just as there are a number of people out there who falsely identify themselves as referees. They'll come to events. I'm a referee. I'm ref. That's why a lot of my events, we have a list of the refs at both doors, front door and the back door. They have a list. That's automatic in every event that I do. So that and referees kind of know it now. You know, they used to come. Think about it. Used to come and walk in with the +1. +1 don't take your ass to work. So why you bring them to your work? Especially you getting paid over here. $25, $30 an hour. So back to that. I'm looking at some of the other comments. And Trina Williams Mouton said there should be a vetting process prior to the game. There is a vetting process prior to the game, Trina. You have to go on every district's website has a place for media for you to send a request or an email to the secretary. Every school district out there has that. You have to take it up on. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to play, if you're going to be in this game, you got to know the rules. You can't make, that's the thing, because a lot of the things, you got to realize, a lot of the guys that are in amateur media now, they'll start off in grassroots basketball, a grassroots portion, where anything goes. And those rules don't apply when there's a priority in place to protect these student athletes.
Did you read what Angel said?
No, what Angel said.
Angel had he said, my 2 cents, some athletic departments and school districts haven't fully embraced the change in media from owning newspaper, radio, and TV to adding websites and blogs. And that's a good one, Angel. On the other hand, some of
put it back up there.
Hold up, yeah. Some of I'm trying to put it back up there. On the other hand, make sure it stay up there. Wait, stay. On the other hand, some media members hurt the rest of by not being responsible with their access. Some want to be buddy with the access instead of doing a simple job, simply doing your job. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate it.
You know,
that's a pro.
I like that. Thank you, Angel. Angel worked in mainstream media at a number of newspapers in the Austin, San Antonio, Killeen area, in the Fort Worth area, with the Houston Chronicle, and in Cypress. He's probably the most experienced for mainstream media in the boom room that watches on a weekly basis. So that is definitely young Alex. You could take that for food for thought and understand. Now, what he means by the buddy, here's what example. A lot of people, and I do understand, a lot of you guys don't know, but that still doesn't mean that you're forgiven, that it's okay. Hal, I remember some years back, maybe about 7-8 years ago, you and I went to a football game. It was you and I. I don't know which game it was, but we was in the press box. North Show at the Astrodome. Was it Astrodome? Reliant. At the Reliant.
Oh, North Shore, yeah.
That was way back in the day.
Yeah.
Me and you went to the ball game together, and it got you in, with media, and it's easier, you give him my laptop, he walk in with me. He wasn't me at the time, okay, well, he gonna be working, so they don't know when you walk in.
No, they sent me an email. I had an email that time. When we went that time, I had got the email.
On that particular game, it might have been North Shore versus Katy.
Yes.
If I'm thinking.
Yeah.
During the game, that game had so much pre-hype and emotions were all over the place because that's a black-white race undercurrent whenever North Shore would play Katy.
Yeah.
Let's just get that for people that don't understand that.
Yeah. Wrap this one up now. I got to get out of here. Yeah. I got to get out
Okay.
right
Yeah.
right now.
And so
Come on.
we at the game, and one of the kids from North Shore makes a play, and
No.
Haller goes.
No. They did it first. Katie made a play, and all the white folks started in the press box.
And then, they start hollering. And so you're in retaliation. North Shore make a play in retaliation.
I cheer for North Shore.
And I say,
hey, we can't do that. I said, yes, I can. Guess what?
And then so Haller didn't understand. So then later I explained, hey man, look on the back of that thing. On the back of that thing, it has nobody reads the back of those media credentials. It's you have etiquette. You have etiquette.
But guess what, Jimmy? I've never wanted to come back again because I got access to the all the what's the boy's name? The Texans game. I'm not sitting way up there, man, no more. I don't want to be up there. I don't like up there where the press is. So yeah, y'all can have it. Thank y'all. I went one time. I'll never go back again.
Now I got two more things I want to address real quick. First, I get to your question, Stacy, and then but Angel says another bit of advice for getting into the space. Know your worth. Don't give all your work away for free because people will abuse that. Let that sink in, guys. Understand something. A lot of media credentials is for what they call working media. Working media. That means you have to at least look like you're working. At least look like you're working. It's when you get the credentials, when you go to these tournaments, some understand it's for the working media. And here's what happens. There are a lot of people in that media space that are working. When you go up to the hospitality rooms, or some people are there working. And if you come in there to hold court, you have to be willing to respect that person's space because they're actually doing some extra work. It might be halftime. We come in to get a bowl of food. But if you see that guy next to you trying to upload some pictures or do some work or listening to some stuff, you move over. See the respect factor, because a lot of people don't know what's going on and what other people are doing. I've seen people in the press room out having a live remote with their stations, and so you come in there talking and cussing and all that. Man, he's on live. He doing a remote.
See, I've never seen that. I've never seen people come in and abuse it. You probably have. I have.
Oh, all the time. And so the guys will be, then the people in the thing will say, who is those guys? We ain't see them last year. And every year get more and more, extra one or two. Who was that guy? Who was this guy?
That's what they were doing over there at Sci-Fair. But Jimmy, I'm going to tell you the most unique situation I was in, being able to have credentials to the NCAA tournament when it came here, in the finals when it came. That was unique. I never seen the game from that side before.
Now, that goes into Stacey Houston's question. He says, how does a media outlet get college and pro credentials? Let me give this to you really simple. And this right here, trust me on this. It's really simple to understand. First of all, if you are a scouting service, you are ineligible. You are not eligible to get any collegiate media credentials. If your ass want to be, you got to pick and choose. Think about it. If you're a scouting service, means you're getting paid from the colleges. How are you going to come there? That means you're getting paid by them. You are not eligible for compliance reasons for any Division I college to provide you with a media credential. Now, you can walk in there with your own. You can sneak in with your own. You can try it. You can do it. I'm just telling you how it was on the books, in case you didn't know. So now you can go and give, if you're in Houston, give Bilal Batley a call, or give Kevin Allen a call, or Kevin Granger a call, and you can go or Byron or Smith or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, and ask them to verify what I just told you.